Clearly not the first time this has been rebuilt because it's been repainted a few times. Now this is the tricky part. We've got all that structure and everything. We've got to get this thing back in there and in place without damaging this. And it's not an easy thing to do. It pins in here and it goes underneath that and up there, and it actually pins to that back wall. So it extends from here all the way up to there once it's extended. So we've got to get it in here, mounted back in place, and then once it's mounted and all the hydraulic lines are hooked up, then we can get it pushed up, hook it back to the door, and then draw that wall back.
We're actually going pretty good, so hold on a second.
Okay. Let's see. I think we got it right there, bud.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Forwards.
Forward.
Keep coming.
Hold on, I'm going to switch over to the steering.
Down. Go up. Go up. Up. A little bit more. Just like a hair.
These scrapers are pretty cool. There's a bunch of different designs. There's paddle scrapers, and there's this. This one just pushes and scrapes and fills the belly. The paddle scrapers literally have like almost like a trencher, but chain, but it's a wide one, so it helps pull it all up into it. And then it still has a part that pushes it out when it dumps. But this one is designed so that you have the help of a dozer, so that you can push with the dozer here, and you can just shove it along, so you have two machines pushing this thing, because it's just a giant heavy chunk of steel. It's basically a front end loader, a little bit of a dozer, and a dump truck all in one. All right, so Tegan, you were wondering on the position of this, because obviously this thing needs to be like this. Okay, so this is just a cylinder in here and everything is just circular. So what we do, the guys that rebuild these things don't know exactly where they go when we bring them into the shop. All right, so all you need is some leverage. Obviously, you don't want it completely dry in your cylinder. Okay, so we got that, and I know this is a wipe here to clean, but I still want to have my cylinder as clean as I can when we first start doing everything. All right, so now what we need to do, we need to get this mount for the hose hooked up. We need the straps out of the way. Actually, this strap we're gonna tighten back up after we get that on, and then we're gonna clean up, and then we're gonna start up and run some hydraulic fluid to this, because this is completely empty. So we gotta keep filling the tank, and we gotta keep filling this, because there's a good 5-gallon bucket of fluid just right there in this ram, if not 10 gallons. And then we'll run it back and forth, and we'll get it pinned, okay? And then once we get it pinned in, and we'll run it back and forth through the system. We'll get the air out of the system, and then we'll go test drive it, see what else is broken. Well, now that I've spent a whole bunch of time going and talking with a neighbor, nice guy, it's good to have good neighbors. We gotta get back and actually finish doing this thing. So we're gonna fill up the hydraulic fluid, and then we're gonna test run this thing. All right, we gotta fill this up with oil. I gotta clean this really good though, because you get the dust out here, and I don't want that dust. So Tegan's got this done. He's got the pin through. We used a strap to help lift this thing up and down to align it. We've got the forklift holding the weight of it. And then because this wall was slightly askew, it was jacked a little bit to the side. We used a strap here to pull this. At the same time, we used the hydraulics in and out to help align that pin down there. And Tegan got it. Here's his paper towels. Here, Tegan. That was totally on purpose. I got you. Okay. I'm gonna go. Hey, I'm gonna go pull the forklift down. Double check the nuts on the other side and pin both. Okay.
Okay.